My country people, them a saluto. Una come good. This one na general. Small time I go broke Tori. I salute everybody where there for ground zero. I salute everybody where don't join with life. Unexpected, very live and very interesting struggle where it only happened, especially for the past 2-3 days. This palaver for this struggle, na palaver way if you no get heart, you no get to talk for public. Na palaver way if you been a pastor, you no get to talk for public. Na palaver way if your friend na pastor, your papa na pastor, the earlier you advise your papa, the better for you. Because some of we na pagan them, that means people the way they for ground zero, not be everybody be Christian, not be everybody they follow God. Other people, their own God na gods. That means they believe in Odeshi. You know, if they blend Odeshi and religion one time, and that means that when they catch you being a pastor, where they side with La Republic, you go follow sweet. I talk this palaver because it don't hurt me plenty, and when I see how struggle the worker, I need the glad. I need the glad now because say some people they be hypocrites. We shall not be hypocrites in this struggle. That means a Mancho BBC and the rest who don't cry you for the past 1 year. They don't give you life sentence. When I sabi the meaning of life sentence, life in jail. Life in jail, according to La Republic Dictionary, na say, every month you go for court, they go only adjourn your case. That means that they just want to make you see small son for 2 hours, then you go back for Nkondengi. These people, they were there for jail. They talk now so that they watch me because this guy, they get telephone and they see all things what they do for social media. These people, they were there for jail. Everybody for jail. These people, they don't suffer plenty. If I ask una now, so say wait in Mancho BBC crime. Mancho BBC gain a one crime. Say be go for street, go stand for coffin, he protest, he want good roads, say me the tar road for Bamenda. For tar road for Bamenda na batting, question number 1. Mancho BBC get another crime. Ye crime, ye only crime where he get them, now say he go stand for coffin, for public, call people then say make we beg government for tar road. Now the only crime that we Mancho he get them, and now the only crime that we send you for maximum, not even say minimum. If we be they be sending for minimum prison for understand, but they sending for maximum security prison, maximum. Not be, I know I say minimum, not be minimax, not be na maximax, maximum security prison. Now because he stand for road, he ask and say he want good roads for Bamenda. Now that good road we don't keep people them, even key so other minister we die for road. Now the crime that we Mancho BBC get them. All other people they for jail, they don't even get crime. Because they just come for inside quarter, they can't arrest everybody, they can't kidnap everybody, take them go with them. When they kidnap everybody, take them go with them, including my own brother, they don't kidnap my brother. When they kidnap everybody, including my own brother, take and go with them from Konengi. Wait to una expect. The struggle must escalate. When the struggle escalates, my friend, if you have courage, sit and watch and talk and cheer us. If you don't have courage, please quit. We are not here to pamper souls. We are not here to pamper emotions. I'm not here to romance any girl's emotions. I'm not here to romance any boy's ego. I am here to talk as a general. My name is a general, General Ivo, Masa Tapang Ivo. Tanku, all na know my face, all na know my name. I need to beg anybody for this struggle. And if you feel say this struggle, they don't catch your uncle where you're a pastor, go join ye for place where you whether they're in heaven or in hell. I don't know to some pastor they do them anyways. If you've been a pastor, you work for La Republic government are very bad government. You sesep, you sabi. If you've been a pastor, you do work inside La Republic. That means a danger. Inside devil ye den. Then you are a devil. I'm sorry to tell you this. You are a devil. If it creeps like a devil, it walks like a devil, it smiles like a devil, it acts like a devil, it speaks like a devil, then it's a devil. As simple as it is. I don't talk this thing, I don't tire, and I go talk them again. Any delegates, I don't say anyone, from women's affairs to social affairs to all kinds of affairs, any terrorism delegate will work for La Republic, the earlier you quit, the better. You say, you get to take your eye, you chop Christmas, you see and say this struggle, it don't change face. This struggle not be play again. That means a play for hand, it don't take and now go for corner eye. So if you not look out, you go move your eye. This struggle not be struggle where if you want to take and for play, you sit down for La Republic, you still talk with La Republic, and then you feel say you've been Ambazonian. The enemy is within the house. This is time to clean the house. Everybody move outside. This is time for cleaning. Even Papa, Mommy, when I go read newspaper for outside. This is time for cleaning. We, the children under 30 years old, we, the youths under 50 or under 40, have decided to take the destiny into our own hands. I am under 30, but I've been exiled from my country. I am speaking here as an exiled citizen. And so this is the only best moment for me to fight back. To fight back to get a country. Because I don't have a country. I don't have a nationality. I am working here as a stateless citizen. To put it in very simple words. Wait, let me show you a second. The one on my passport now. When I see passport. When I see passport, I'm named that for this. So. Now in that, I the work here as an exiled citizen. A citizen without any crime. This is me. Now, all passport this so. Now, 01 this. Now, 2 I get them. Now, 2 I even get them. The one at 01 visa don't flow for outside. I don't travel all kind of countries. But this one, a new passport. This passport. So now my only ID card this. But yet, I have been exiled from my own country. Are you mad, Mr. Paul Biya? You're a mad fool. I have been exiled from my country of birth. I've been exiled. For that reason, we have to break Cameroon into two. If you sit here, you don't have anything to contribute. I know most of you are Americans. I'm not an American. I've never applied for asylum, and I will not apply for it. I've never applied for a green card, and I will not apply for it. I have sacrificed to fight like those people in Kwakwa. Until the children in Kwakwa have a nationality, then I will have a nationality. This is my own sacrifice for the struggle. And if you feel, say, you've been an American Cameroonian or American Ambazonian, you sit down for America, you go condemn the killing of an, how they call them, delegate of social affairs, then you must be very mad. You must be very mad in the head. Because those delegates have never ever stood for once to open their mouths, to go to Kwakwa and donate food as social affairs delegates. Those delegates of women affairs have never ever protested or told their staff to write a letter to Mr. Paul Biya openly to decry the inhumane treatment of women and girls, to decry the disempowerment of women and girls in an age where we are empowering women and girls. Those stupid terrorist delegates, women affairs and social affairs, are the ones causing social disorder, disharmony, are not engaging women in dialogue, have not called the women to a social sphere, what we call a public sphere, to discuss women's problems and how women can contribute towards national development. Those terrorist delegates, the women affairs, have never ever for once gone down to Kwakwa to push back the soldiers from killing our women and girls, from killing my own sister. It is unbelievable. I am saying this and I will say it any day, anytime. I am ready for any consequences. And if you think you can act on my behalf, please don't act on my behalf. Act on your own behalf. Number one, if Ayabacho, you don't talk, say one. I talk for Pidgin because me I sabi Pidgin past English. And I go talk for Pidgin because it's the code languages. If Ayabacho, you don't talk, say, ye claim responsibility for the killing of the SDO or for the social affairs terrorist. What is your problem in it? Has it said you are the one claiming it? What is your problem with it? Somebody has said he has claimed it and you know the Ayabacho, you know his name, you know where he lives. So go and catch him there. What is your problem? Has it said you are the one who has claimed it? He has said he has done it. So what is your problem? Let me ask this silly question. So what is your problem? Is someone to say a thief? Now me a thief? No. What's my own for day? You want to show say be holier than who? I don't understand. I don't understand this game. We Ambazonians, we will be the first people to start referring our own brothers and sisters to the ICC. I'm serious about this. Take this down and write it down. We Ambazonians are hypocrites. Hypocrites number one. We hypocrites. And I'm here to stop all that hypocrisy. My name is a general. I'm not afraid of any human being. Never. Never. I am the general of everybody. I am the supreme general of the struggle. I am the general of this struggle. I hold the struggle. In fact, the struggle will never fail as long as I am the general. And I'll put square pegs in square holes. I will not meander with any dirty games. I will put square pegs, not round objects, in square holes. And listen to me keenly and listen to me. If someone claims responsibility, You have no right to go on social media to decry that responsibility. The people on the ground have suffered and they know exactly what they are doing. If you want to decry the killing of any person or any terrorist, please, I am advising you for once. Pack your bags, go down to Ambazonia and decry it, and then attend the funeral of that person to show the family members that you really sympathize. If you do that, I will pay your flight. If you don't do that, you're just a hypocrite. A big-time hypocrite. And I'll say this again, and I'll say it again. Mancho Bibixi, Penn Terrence, all of those people in jail who've been incarcerated in a foreign land, La République du Cameroon, that claims I am its citizen and that has exiled me and imposed a passport on me, imposed passports on me to travel. That means I cannot even travel with my Ambazonian passport. I must travel with a La République passport. La République du Cameroon imposed all of this on me as an exiled citizen and exiled me from their country. And yet they are holding my brother and sister in their own jail. They are holding our brothers and sisters in their jails. But yet they have exiled us from their country. Unbelievable. You look, I am fighting this struggle because I have strings attached to La République. My strings are in jail. If you want me to be out of this struggle, release everybody from jail. The day you will release them, I will be out. But you cannot be holding my mother and my father in your house and you think I should not fight for this struggle. You are mad and sick in the head. As long as I see strings attached, I have the legal rights to fight for the liberation of my brothers and sisters in your land. If you want us to stop the struggle, release all of those people from jail. Then and there, you have cut the links with me in this struggle, with Mark Barretta in this struggle, with Akoson Pauline in this struggle, and you can name the rest. We, the youth, have decided we have suffered enough in Ambazonia. We have suffered enough in the newest country in Africa called the Republic of Ambazonia. If you don't like it, you leave it. We have suffered enough, and we have raised an impregnable defense, which is called the Ambazonia Defense Council. We have raised a soldier. We have raised soldiers. We have raised an army. We have raised armies. Every blessed day when you wake up, you see new videos of our boys holding guns. Those guns do not fall from the sky. We don't have helicopters to supply guns from the air to airdrop guns. Those guns were taken away from terrorists whom we paid our taxes to their government to fuel them, to keep them alive, to keep us alive. But yet they use the guns bought with our hard-earned taxes to turn the guns on us and shoot and kill us. We have seized the guns. It is our legitimate right. We will seize every military car, everything. Because all of those things, believe me or not, we bought them. That means my taxes went into buying those guns. So I have the right to seize back what I bought. The citizens are seizing back those guns. They are proud to show their faces in public. If you're jealous about those citizens, go and look for them and show their faces. Tell us if they are La République agents or not. Those are our citizens. La République has no interest in putting down a group of boys and girls to hold weapons and call for more bullets. They have no interest in that. They have been struggling to de-escalate the crisis, and they would be very stupid to escalate the crisis at this stage because it has a heavy toll on them. People who are out to sabotage our boys saying they are La République agents, those people are La République agents because, one, La République agents are very disturbed when we release videos of our boys holding their weapons. That means we've killed them and we are holding our weapons. We are holding back our weapons. Number two, they are very disturbed because even the Francophones who watch those videos know that we are winning big time. Number three, it is the first time in several years, more than half a century, that civilians in Ambazonia now hold guns and they are proud to show the guns openly in videos. This is a heavy defeat for La République du Cameroon. Number four, we are only barely 4 months into an armed struggle. That means into the conflict, and they are already crying and youths are already holding weapons. Predict the struggle in the next 8 months. the entire Amazonia will be 1 man equals to 30 guns. That means we have defeated. Number 7 or number 8, start counting for me, please. Number 8, we have morphed from a rubber gun. Initially, we started with a rubber gun. We no longer need a rubber gun. We are now morphed from a rubber gun to an iron gun. Unasabi iron. That is what we are doing right now. We no longer hold rubber, we hold iron. And we have sticks of irons in our hands. So it is no longer this. We were begging for peace with this. This is what we used to beg for peace. This is a symbol of peace. But yet, they killed us, they denied us our legitimate right to peace. And so we have taken iron. The opposite of rubber is iron. Those people who held rubber are now holding iron. Perhaps that is the only language La Republique would ever understand. My dear brothers and sisters, we are winning in this revolution big time. If you see the general talking independence, know that either something is pursuing it or it is pursuing something it has seen. The independence is near, the independence is at hand. If you have never ever been prepared for independence, please pay your ticket to the movie theaters and watch African Panthers, Amazonia Panthers or Black Panthers. We have won the state of Wakanda. We have won the state of La République du Cameroon. We have won against them. And La République du Cameroon has no rights over us. So my people, I will take your questions briefly, shortly. And of course, feel free to ask me any question. I will answer as General Ivo. My name is General. So ask me any question now. Be very brief as possible. We, for America, will not get time. We want to see how these people, they go live. And after this, I send money back to them. And they are laughing at us. The beast and whatever to the Wakanda. Wakanda. So that is it. So I don't tell everybody, if you want to ask a question, be very brief. Be very brief as possible. If you don't get courage for this struggle, don't dare it. Don't even come close to the struggle. If you don't have courage, don't even come close to the struggle. So General has officially shifted from federalism to independence. No, it's that your head is so limited. Your head is so limited. He who has asked that question, it's a limited brain. General has always been for independence. Independence. But using what route? A federalist route. But right now, the routes have become so many that I'm using another route towards independence. So from day one, General has always been for independence. But I understand that not everybody passed in class. Some people, they J class. So they get to teach them over and over before they ever understand. Say, okay, General has been for independence. General has been, okay. That is what some, now teacher, no, you get to teach for class people. Not be all man pass for class, not be all man. Oh. All right. What is the United Nations option? Forget about the United Nations, my dear friend. Forget about the United Nations. It is a toothless bulldog. Toothless bulldog. It is a very biased organization. Very biased. In fact, scholars have propounded that the United Nations is very biased. I would encourage you to go and read this paper on the UN bias. It's an academic paper. It was authored by 2 professors, Jacob Kathman and Michelle Benson. Google it. Just Google the UN bias, authored by Jacob Kathman and Michelle Benson. That paper is superb. Look at the methodology, how they collected the data, how they analyzed everything, and how they came to their final conclusion that the United Nations is very biased, a very biased structure. So don't believe in the United Nations. No. Believe in yourself. If you can never believe in yourself, you will never ever allow anybody to believe in you. Start by believing in yourself. I believe in myself, and that is why I strongly believe in myself, and that is why you all believe in me. Believe in me, and I believe in you. If you don't believe in me, or if I don't believe in myself, you never ever believe in me. I believe strongly that I can give you the independence you want. I believe, Tapang Ivo Tanku, born of a woman, not of a man. I believe that I am for the independence of Southern Cameroons, and I shall give you the independence. If you believe with me, good and fine. We shall give you the independence. I use I because I don't trust people. Some people say we are going to Boya, but to them, the Boya means we will go and celebrate the CPDM rally in Boya. Never. Not everybody who shouts, Lord, Lord, Lord is for the Lord. Not everybody who shouts, we are on our way to Boya is for Boya. Some people are saying we are on our way to Boya, but they want to go for an SDF and CPDM rally, but they are not coming out clear. Our way to Boya is to celebrate the independence of Amazonia. with the women of Kwakwa, with the women in Ipcom, Nigeria, with every woman who is sleeping in bushes right now. That is our way to Buea. So if anybody tells you we are going to Buea, please sit him down and ask him, what Buea are you talking about? What are we going to do there in Buea? Because we know these black legs who are disguising our way to Buea to mean a CPDM rally with Ekema Patrick and the rest. So we know all of those criminals. We know them. We know them. And we saw them shortly before the SDF convention. They were endorsing the SDF and they were praising the SDF. And we saw them. Bo Herbert, might even call the names. Bo Herbert, he said he did a video. He did that. I don't know if generally fear no man. Look, you've seen my face. I'm not a fear person. Bo Herbert, he said he did a video and was encouraging SDF. That is our way to Buea he was talking about. And he's always there, our way to Buea. And you're encouraging SDF. Atanga Bemondo, he's there. He was also encouraging elections. We know those people. We know them. And they have been in this struggle for long. We know them. And I will keep calling the names. Rex Tayon, another one who is encouraging Kawala to run for elections. There is no election 2018. I am very categorical on that. No election 2018 in Ambazonia, the newest country in Africa. No election 2018. It is a crime to stand for unity. If you are standing for unity, it is a treasonable offense according to the new SC laws. A treasonable offense sanctioned by life in jail. Lifetime in jail. It will put you in jail in the Ambazonia jail. Worse than Konengi and Kiriki prison. Worse than Choleri prison even. It is a crime to stand for unity in Ambazonia. If you stand for unity, it's a crime. In fact, anybody who steals and anybody who stands for unity, the person who steals can be forgiven. The person who stands for unity cannot be forgiven. To stand for unity in the Republic of Ambazonia, it is a crime. To stand for anything separation in the Republic of La République du Cameroon, it is a crime. So the two neighbors have what they have defined as crimes. For us, standing for unity is a crime, is a treasonable offense. And for the Republic of La République du Cameroon, standing for separation is a treasonable offense. So both countries are at daggers drawn. So as I speak now, my dear brothers and sisters, we are winning fatly. I've never ever seen this kind of a win before. I want to give you every courage, especially those boys on the ground from Lebi LM, the Red Dragons, to the recently released video, the ones in the Northwest. I salute your efforts. Some of us are not in direct control over you, but I salute your efforts. Whatever you do, I am praying you keep on to two things. Number one, protect at all times women and children. That should be your rule. At every time, every moment, every second, protect women and children. Every woman and every children, protect them. They are vulnerable. And if you want the international law to be on your head, to give you full backing, please protect women and children. That is the only rule of engagement I will give you. My dear fighters on the ground, those who are arming themselves, those who are forming groups, those who are forming vigilante groups against terrorists, please, I am begging you for once, protect women and children. If you do that, you're with me. If you don't do that, you're not with me. At all times, protect women and children. And get my words clearly, protect women and children. And again, we Ambazonians have been rated as one of the most aggressive, offensive and defensive forces in the whole of Africa. That is according to the new military database website. That means they have estimated and they have seen us over time, the way we're defending our women and children, and they are very pleased. And so they rated us, good news, they rated us as one of the most aggressive and defensive and offensive militaries in Africa. That means we are not even a conventional military, but the way we organize ourselves, we are superb. Ambazonia, kudos to you guys. That means at this particular stage of the struggle, we must keep supplying those guys with groundnuts. Now understand the meaning of groundnuts. Those boys need our groundnuts, and those boys need you and your support. Someone is asking, please, we would like to know what you think about what? What do you think about the meeting with the U.S. ambassador? I'm coming to that one. The meeting with the U.S. ambassador is an excellent meeting. Let me put it clear. But number one, it was good. It was well-intentioned. That means the United States ambassador had the good vision, the good intention, the good ambition, the good morale, the good everything to rally a group of people to initiate the first step of dialogue. I salute you, Mr. Ambassador to the United States, or the Mr. U.S. Ambassador to the neighboring La Republique. Sorry, I salute your action. I salute every action. Sorry, I began on call. I salute the action of the United States Ambassador to Cameroon. La Republique du Cameroon, I salute this action. It was well-intentioned. But, I'll come to the but. That is a good man. I want to appreciate him. He's a very good man. Very good. I love that he took the leadership by storm. What Biya and his gangster ministers have failed to do, he has taken it by storm. There are so many diplomatic missions in the whole of Cameroon, but the United States has stood up on its feet to take the step towards diplomacy and negotiation. Very good. But constituting a membership, constituting members of all sectors was supposed to be on its agenda. When you go and pick people who no longer represent the people, it doesn't make any sense. I am begging you, Mr. Ambassador, please, if you can repeat your move, we will contribute towards making you and making your game a success. If you can consider these things I'm about to say, you will be an excellent model for Ambazonia. Number one, because we're also expecting to establish relationship with Ambazonia, with the United States. We shall give Boya a ground for the United States to host its embassy when we get a Republic of Ambazonia. So international relations is very important. Mr. Ambassador, I'm begging you for one main thing. Number one, consider the separatists. Consider the Ambazonian leaders. If they are not part of that meeting, I'm sorry, that thing will not hold. Number two, hold the meeting on a neutral ground. We want a meeting on the neutral ground. Not La Republique du Cameroon, neither should it be Ambazonia. Let the meeting even hold in the United States. We shall all be there to attend and we shall hail you, Mr. Ambassador. Please, for heaven's sake, we don't trust our neighbors. We have the most hostile of the three neighbors. We have three neighbors. Number one, La Republique du Cameroon to the east. Number two, Equatorial Guinea to the south. And number three, Nigeria to the west. Those are our three neighbors. Among these three neighbors, we have one very hostile neighbor. I would even suggest that we hold that meeting in Equatorial Guinea, or we hold it in the United States of America. We shall attend. We shall pay our flights and we shall attend that meeting. Mr. Ambassador, please, I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees as a Fulbright scholar. As a Fulbright, that means the best scholarship ever offered to any citizen. I am a Fulbright scholar offered by the United States of America. I respect your integrity, but I'm begging you that we should make this dialogue a success by inviting all the Ambazonia leaders. Start by releasing all those leaders in jail, because we, the people, also trust our leaders in jail, Mancho and the rest. If we can release all of those people, believe me, we shall have a breakthrough success. I am speaking from the bottom of my heart. And perhaps other leaders will not tell you the truth, but let me tell you the truth. Mr. Ambassador, please start by releasing Mancho and the rest from jail. Pressure La Republique to release them from jail. Then invite all other key leaders of Ambazonia to be part of the dialogue meeting. If Bala wants to be there, fine. You have the right to invite whoever. But please invite the Ambazonia leaders. Invite General too, because without General, the struggle no go waka. Invite Mark Barata. Those social key media activists, those are people who fuel the conflict. Those are people who escalate. So if you don't invite them, believe me, no matter whatever you hold, we will still be on social media escalating it. And it shall not hold. So believe me, it's an inclusive, comprehensive dialogue. I'm begging you, Mr. Ambassador, you did a very good job. I would sincerely thank you. I hope this message reaches you. I sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart. But please, you have a very long way to go, and we shall support you as long as you integrate our own plights. The best country to host such a meeting should be South Africa. No problem. But as I said, if you ever walk into any meeting, you turn around, you don't see Aya Paul Abine, look for the first exit, the first emergency exit, and leave. Aya Paul is a man of credibility. Oh my God. That guy is a man of superb credibility. I strongly believe in what he can do. As I am saying this, and I will say it again, we are already on the brink of victory. If you have never ever seen victory, this is victory. I'm seeing it here. I told you guys in the month of April, I told you fighters, because you all watching me are fighters. You contribute somehow towards the winning of the struggle. I told you all fighters that April will be very decisive. I am not a seer. I am a political seer. We studied politics. We do empirical politics. I mean quantitative politics. And we can analyze things and trends, and we can predict what can happen in future. I told you April will be very decisive. You've already seen it. For the first time in the struggle, the very first time, I said this on Mark's video live. For the very first time in the struggle, the United States ambassador has taken the challenge. It's not even a charge d'affaires in politics, no. It's not even a political affairs officer, no. I mean the United States ambassador. Oh my God. If an ambassador puts his hand in something, he never ever pulls back. The United States of all people, the global superpower that strongly backs Ambazonia, has taken the challenge to initiate the first step of dialogue. I appreciate them. Never has any other country ever done so. I appreciate them. For the first time in Ambazonia history, the United States has pushed aside France and Britain to say, let me take the leadership as the ombudsman. I appreciate them. I strongly encourage everybody to rally and thank the United States ambassador, because it's by giving recognition that we are recognized. We are recognized as peaceful citizens and not as terrorists. If we protest against the United States ambassador, I am sorry to tell you this, we may end up losing the game because they will label us as full-time terrorists. We are not terrorists, so we encourage every step taken by the United States. Because the United States also recognizes Southern Cameroonians' right to asylum in the United States. They have hosted so many of us. Most of us here are hosted in the United States. So they see us as peaceful citizens and they see La Republic as terrorists. So, Mr. Ambassador, please, we need more of such talks. Next time, it should be either in Nairobi, Kenya, it should be in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, or it should be in the United States, and we shall be there to strongly support you. We are out, and we are out for peace. But to have peace, we must prepare for war. That is why, because we want peace, we are arming ourselves. And we shall keep arming ourselves. We shall keep loading our chambers with granates, with our Nasabi granates, and that is it. So what is someone has said, so what if it is a way of adopting our people again? It cannot be a way of adopting our people. Believe in the United States, they've never ever adopted people. It will be a scandal. Not the United States, it's a democracy. Nigeria is an autocracy. Cameroon is what we define on Politique 4 as an anocracy, closer to a dictatorship. Nigeria is above on the scale of Politique 4, what we call an autocracy. Cameroon is still behind what we call an anocracy. So those are all autocratic regimes. America is a democracy. They are out. To them, dialogue comes first. But of course, when the dialogue fails, they use weapons and they use guns to enforce whatever peace they want to enforce. So I am here to strongly encourage you, brothers and sisters. Keep funding, keep supplying, keep doing everything to keep the struggle alive. Let me seize this opportunity to thank Dr. David Makongo, a very great man. Oh my God. Whoever knows Makongo David, please send this message to him. That has come to my mind very sharply. I hardly ever congratulate people. But let me congratulate Dr. David Makongo for his relentless effort. I mean, every blessed week that man sends 500,000 francs, CFA, to Cameroon to supply food, and he shows the food on his page, food to the people in jail. 500,000 francs every blessed week. That is laudable. Makongo David, if you're listening to me, I congratulate you. Please, you guys should go and congratulate such people. It will spur other people with good hearts to keep helping those in jail, those in bushes, and those who need help and who are in need. Makongo does that personally. He doesn't send it to any fund. He sends it directly to the ground to help those people in jail. He is much more focused on feeding the people who are starving. That is an excellent approach. Excellent. Excellent. Oh my God. When I just Google his name, Makongo David, when I go for them, when I thank you, sometimes you recognize people who do good things. You're encouraging them. Recognize him. If you listen, I know about 700 people are watching me right now. Please just go to his page. If I were you, I would drop this right now. Go to his page and say, thank you, Dr. Makongo, for the good thing you have been doing every week. Thank you. Just a simple thank you will not reduce anything about you. It takes nothing for one candle to light another. One candle will not lose any part of itself if it lights another. So please, just go and say, thank you, Dr. David Makongo. Let us learn to appreciate. Ambazonia, this is a new wave. This is a generational wave. We should learn to share when we don't have. Because even when we have and we don't share, we shall not still share. So please, let's learn to appreciate. Who else? Which other question? I don't get time, I don't get time, so I just there for your brief. Sorry, sir, I not announce I come online, but we'll go talk again for Saturday. I appreciate everybody. Please keep the good fight, and please encourage the United States ambassador to listen to our demands, to integrate our demands, and I believe the next meeting will be much more fruitful.